World Championships, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, it is. Saturday evening one's always special. And tonight looks to be no exception. We really are around to the rafters. It's really warm in here already, and it's going to be nice and warm up there on the stage for the players.
Indeed. We've got two world number one and a former world champion, Jelle Klaassen, up this evening, and I'm happy to have former world champion Scott Mitchell joining me for some expert analysis. Let's have a quick recap of this afternoon's semi-final session. We started with the boys semi-finals for the Boys World Championships. So Bradley van der Velden ran away with that one. And then it was the women's. Eileen de Graaf taking that win over Lisa Ashton. Did that surprise you, that result earlier?
Yeah, it kind of did, but we knew that Lisa wasn't coming in the best of form, so maybe we shouldn't have been so surprised. And Eileen, to be fair, you know, she did what she needed to do and got herself to her first final.
And then, of course, world number one, Andy Bartens, did what he needed to do against Dennis Nielsen. Started off a bit slow, a little bit shaky, even Stevens, and then Andy just produced when it mattered. Yeah,
he was clinical on the big moments, and he broke Dennis's heart, really, as the game went on, and by the end, it was all about Andy.
Well, we have a great semi-final session to look forward to this evening, so let's run you through what we have coming up. As mentioned, we have the boys semi-final second set. It will be Andras Borbeli. He's the world number one from Hungary, and he goes up against Ireland's Adam D. Then the women's semi-final, also world number one in her own right, Bo Greaves, bow and arrow, going up against Wales's Rhian O'Sullivan. That's set to be a great match there. And then we have an all-Dutch semi-final, Chris Landman against Jelle Klaassen. So a former world champion there, Jelle Klaassen, trying to see if he can make it happen again against his fellow Dutchman, Chris Landman. Let's have a little chat about the boys' semi-finals that we've got coming up next. We saw Bradley van der Velden do a great job this earlier today. He is 15 years old, but now we have two 18-year-olds, one of whom, Andras Borbeli, is world number one. Tell us what you know about Andras and just how good this 18-year-old is.
Well, he's not world number one for no reason. It's got a great contingent and a following with him here. He's got 5 or 6 Hungarians. It looks like they've all come dressed in the right gear. He really is the real deal, and they think a lot of him in Hungary. And I'm telling you, it's great for the sport in Hungary that he's here as number one and in a semi-final. Yeah,
he's won upwards of a dozen titles. He even won a senior WDF title in the Budapest Open, so he's really one to watch for the future. But Adam D, he's going to have the crowd behind him tonight, isn't he? Representing Ireland, so that is also something that the world number one will have to deal with.
Well, he's the most local us English have got in this tournament, in this boys' tournament. You know, he's one of those that he can finish and he can score. You know, I've heard about Adam D. He's going to be a tough cookie to crack, but look, we're looking for a great semi-final. That's all we're looking for. We want a tight, good semi-final. We want the boys not to be nervous. We want them to go out there, enjoy the experience, and then hopefully we'll see their best games.
Okay, well, it is going to be a great experience for both boys, those two 18-year-olds, and that is the upper limit of that Boys World Championships. And, of course, they will go up in the final, whoever wins, against 15-year-old Bradley van der Velden tomorrow. Well, we are just about ready to head to the stage for some action. We're going to send you over to your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Anthony Dundas.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is semi-finals day here at the 2023 CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. This is the home of World Darts. This is Lakeside! We welcome to the stage, first of all, the former Irish Open Youth and reigning Swiss Open Youth Champion from the Republic of Ireland, the one and only Adam D! We now welcome to the stage the Slovak Masters and Slovak Open Youth Champion, the WDF Boys World #1 from Hungary, Andras Barbeli.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Lakeside, where semi-final Saturday has not failed to deliver. Saw 3 excellent matches early on. We have got 3 finalists in the bag: Bradley van der Velden, Eileen de Graaf and Andy Bartons. One of these 18-year-olds is looking to become the boys' champion this year, and the man throwing in your picture now, Andras Barbeli. We can probably describe him as the Andy Bartons of the WDF youth system. He's picked up 7 titles this year. He is rated at #1 and by a country mile as well in terms of his ranking points. But Adam D, the young man from the Republic of Ireland, is a title winner himself on the youth tour, and in the only meeting they've had together, he's taken the victory. It is a big occasion for these teenagers who are comparative veterans at 18 years old compared to the 15-year-old school kids we saw on stage at the start of the evening. A huge night is in prospect, not just for them, but for everyone here. I'm delighted to have Scott Mitchell alongside me for what should be another unbelievable session of darts.
It certainly is, and when you look at this one as well, you think how this is starting the evening off. 2 of the top youth players in the WDF world ranking at this moment in time. What a great way to start the evening off.
100.
Adams obviously won the bull up out in the back room. He started.
$120.
Millimetres away from a 180. I thought that point was touching the red bit for a minute then.
In the commentary box, we both leaned forward towards the screen at the same time then to get a closer look.
Yeah, it's safe to say that even though these are, in darting terms, 2 infants, they've got more experience than Mats Theobald and Bradley van der Velden, who we saw. They're more highly rated in terms of the ranking system, so we perhaps should expect a higher quality game, particularly where this young man is concerned. I mentioned Andy Bartons of the WDF youth system. He's got a Wesley Plausier style shirt where it's surname and then first name.
Maybe we're missing some out here. Maybe my next one needs to be Mitchell Scott on the back. Not to be confused with my dear friend Mitchell Clegg, who's out in Australia.
95.
It is Andras who's made the better start. Hungary, the only nation to be represented in all 4 of the tournaments we've run this week, in the men's, women's, boys and girls. You'll see Christina Tarai in action against Aurora Focasato, but this is for an early break of throw. He's looked very comfortable on the stage already. He could be set for a 15-darter.
55.
Not a terrible miss. He's in double 16.
Is he going to get back? That's the question. Will he stay there? Or is he coming out to 16, Adam D? Yes, he is. Double top.
56.
To be on this occasion. 32. So this is for a break of throw.
Not showing them.
No, not at all. He has quite an entourage I saw at the hotel this morning. And all in their 60. Hungarian dress. And obviously, Team Hungary and Hungary as a darting nation is leaping forward
81.
and emerging with players now. They're a fairly sort of young nation of dart players and sort of new to the WDF in relative terms 45. To most of the other countries, but they're coming in and really putting players on the map, and they're putting Hungarian darts on the map.
43.
Yeah, they certainly are, particularly in the WDF system. We see plenty of good tournaments staged, particularly in Budapest, and has been big representation. So Veronica Ihash on the walk-on, wishing Andras the best of luck.
80.
And I think he got a bit of luck with that first start. What you'd call a very early release.
57.
D1 and only, which explains the remixed Chesney Hawks walk-on song.
60. 100.
Looking to become the second Irishman to pick up the boys' title after Keane Barry 3 years ago, and he's certainly someone who's made big leaps in his career.
100.
Yeah, he most certainly has, and took the PDC by storm when he got his card.
Yeah, he qualified for this year's European Championship, which is
41.
absolutely no mean feat when you're not a seeded player.
100. 59. Andras, you require 56.
I think it's fair to say Adam D has taken a little time to settle here.
Tops for Borbelly.
40. Adam, you require 120.
56, mate. You nearly got it.
Yep. Well, I was bound to make one mathematical mistake at some point.
You did well to wait till
60.
day 8.
Andras, you require 16. In shot to the
Double
center.
8 for Andras Borbelly.
Third leg, Adam to throw first. 45.
Over 1,000 people packed inside this wonderful venue tonight.
22.
A dead sellout.
$56. 81.
Adam D needs to find a treble here. He's got to start finding his range here, not stop overthinking. That's better, young man.
100. 41.
Andras a bit wayward in this third leg.
85.
Just like this afternoon, we will go to a break after one set.
$60. 59. 39. Adam, you require 156.
Outside chance of a finish for Adam D, but just needs to keep his focus on staying straight, setting up.
100.
That's exactly what he did. Good work, Adam D.
$41. Adam, you require 56.
Now tops is the target, and now Adam D hits it.
Fourth leg is Andras to throw first.
I think that's what we call a leg off as far as Andras Borbelly is concerned.
Reckon he's related? I do.
Yeah, looks
like the family table.
100.
I did see an Irish flag on the walk-on, so sure there is a big D contingent.
I believe it. Killarney turned over James Hurrell in one of the comps, I believe, Adam D. I may be mistaken, but I remember reading that somewhere.
40.
Yeah, that's the real learning ground for these lads. It's playing with men and playing with experienced men as well.
I think it was the Killarney Festival of Darts.
$40. 60.
Staying close to Andreas here. Adam D in this leg.
60.
Yes, that's definitely the family.
We can absolutely be certain now.
We can conclude that one. The minute the
57.
Irish flag was being waved. He's got to be careful here. He's got to make sure the game doesn't pass him by. Both lads have.
$83. 59. 60.
Started well, did Borbelly, but he's slipped a bit since.
Yeah, I think Adam D taking that second leg sort of shocked him a bit.
100. Andras Uruguay, 118.
Halted his progress. But this would be progression.
Tops for the sets.
In charge.
Proper progression. Andras Borbelly started quickly, then faded, then ended with a bang. The #1 seed in the boys' tour. He's proving why he is the #1 man. Adam D with lots to think about in the break. Andras Borbelly of Hungary is one set up against the young Irishman.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading. Specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Winmore, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to Lakeside. We're having a lot of fun down here on a Saturday night, aren't we? Well, it is 1-0. Andras Borbeli, the world #1 boys, is leading over Ireland's Adam D. Well, Andras, he came out of the gates fast, as they say, even though he didn't have the darts. And Adam gave him a little run for his money towards the end, but it's all about the world #1 so far, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He seemed to settle early. Although Adam won the bull up and had the darts, he stole the darts straight away from Adam, and that was a good thing for him. Then he held his own throw comfortably. Then Adam held his throw, which was, you know, he'd settled into the game by then, and then what a lovely 118 to take the set. Dream shot for any of us to take the first set. A nice 118. He'll go back into there feeling really good about himself. What
can Adam do now? Because we know that Andras is the favourite here. Adam obviously did take that one leg. You know, there's something in him. He's got the crowd behind him. We've seen his family in the audience. What does Adam need to do now?
Try and forget everything that you've just said. You've got to remember you're up there on your own. You're doing it for yourself. You've got to believe in your ability. You know, cometh the hour, cometh the boy, and he'll do it. You know, he's had good runs lately. He's a class act. He's just taking time to settle, but he hasn't got much time. He's now got to break the Andreas throw to take this next set to stay in the match.
Okay, and even at a senior level, Andras Borbeli is very impressive. What is it so impressive about his style and the gifts that he has?
Well, you can quite see that he's comfortable in that hot atmosphere here. He's very stable. He doesn't look nervous. He looks to be believing in his ability. And when you're up there, you have to have a bit of form coming in and believe in your ability. And that's exactly what he's done in the first set.
Okay, well, let's take it back to the stage to see if Adam D can close down the world #1, Andras Borbeli.
He's got some work to do, that is for certain. Adam D, 1 set down against Andras Borbeli, who is looking to continue his winning streak of 4. He won his previous tournament coming into here, 4-3 win in the final of the youth version of the Czech Open, beating Kimi Seaman. But Adam D is a winner on the youth circuit as well, an Irish Open winner and a Swiss Open winner this year. He hasn't shown his truly best form, neither has Andras in truth, but that 118 was a real touch of class from the 18-year-old. And it should, hopefully from his point of view, spur him on to extra success.
Yeah, he definitely settled the quicker in that first set, didn't he? And that 118 showed that he was really settled. To be fair, he only just hit the 18. It was right in the top corner. If you were a penalty taker, it was perfect. And you can see that he's now settled.
Yeah, the averages so far are around about 71 apiece. We saw Bradley van der Velden average 74 against Mats Theobald, who threw 67, and it is that kind of range where we expect these young players to be. They're talented lads, but what they don't have at this point is stage experience and that ability to be consistent. Once that comes, they should be in for really good careers.
Those players that have been up there will understand that you have an adrenaline rush while you're up there, and it makes you throw slightly differently. It makes you overthrow and overpower. And at the moment, that's exactly what's happening to Adam D. You can see that the adrenaline is getting to him, and he's not quite controlling it. Whereas Andreas looks in full control of everything that he's doing. And that's possibly why he's the world #1.
95. Andras should require 40.
They weren't good darts.
30.
Double 10 wasn't particularly good either.
But with Adam D way back on 2, 5, 6.
60. Andras should require 10.
It's not quite to be thus far for him.
In shot on the first set. Andras Borbeli.
Nothing wrong with that. Lovely and confident. Not frightened of it. Straight in there.
95.
Yeah, he was determined to go straight for it rather than split.
That shows what a good opening throw that was from Adam D. Andreas didn't get there with him.
120.
A bounce out away from a very first big stage maximum.
Daryl Fitton sat there in the crowd. Helen Chamberlain just behind him, former Soccer AM presenter.
84.
She loves the darts, does Helen.
I've heard she's a pretty handy player herself.
Yeah, she played in a Monday Night League or something, a ladies' league, and yeah, she loves the game. She absolutely loves the game.
58.
When it's here, she's always a regular here. See her in the crowd. She was here on Tuesday, I think, as well.
119. Adam Mirabal, 144.
Slices off a ton to leave a single to double. A good couple of visits from Borbely have put him under pressure. He decides to go 16 for double 14.
30.
It's always the danger.
Unless you require 81.
Yeah, big time, and now he's given Borbely a really good chance to at least get a dart at the ball, but he hasn't done that. He hasn't stayed straight, so all he could do is set
41.
that up.
Adam you require 14.
Straight at it, our kid, straight at it, and that's exactly what he's done.
10.
He's gone inside. Can't believe what's happening.
Andres you require 40.
Those visits of 119 and 115 maybe got into Adam's head.
No score. Adam you require 4.
None of those were close to the top's target. The first two weren't good markers. Shuffles across. Finally gets it. Losing composure then.
Yeah, that was a difficult dart. That could have made him start to think, oh, you know, it's not my day. I'm not having any luck here. But he didn't. Slotted the third dart lovely, and the second dart being in round the light didn't bother him one bit.
60.
Garen Roderick calling the scores.
43.
Combining his duties of refereeing with picking up takeaways this week. He and Charlie Corstefine have done a sterling job where that's concerned.
100.
Yeah, they're the head chefs this week.
And he joined me in the comms box for a few games as well.
60.
Man of many talents is our Garen. He is.
96. $100. 60.
Looks like Adam's doing a little bit of stretching in the background and to loosen up those muscles.
60.
And that's an opportunity missed.
140. 60. Adam you require 125.
Leaves double 16. It's decent setup shot, but missing the ball entirely.
Oh,
Great
what
adjustment.
a recovery, what a recovery. Stops and has a good look.
60. Adam Uruguay 32.
He's back in this. He's ahead in the set. He breaks the throw. And we could be going all the way.
How much does it mean to the family? Look at him
60.
jumping up and down. That's adrenaline, that is. That's adrenaline. Overthrown, overpitched. He's going to have to get control of that.
140.
It's a giant opportunity for all 4 players in this boys tournament. A chance to win a big stage title when they've barely thrown senior darts. Could set them up well for the future. Could open doors to new sponsors and really make careers for them.
Gives everything away. We're getting all faces here from Adam D. And we're getting totally the opposite from Andrus. He's just doing nothing. Giving nothing away.
140.
Very old stone-faced like, I could say.
Yeah, it's as if Adam D is trying to pull as many iPhone emoji faces as possible. We've had the tongue out. We've had the gritted teeth.
That was a good visit. Good treble with the last visit,
60.
and that put Borbeli under pressure.
$59. Andrus Uruguay 120. $60. Adam Uruguay 120.
We were down the pub, we'd be saying, good 6, mate, good 6. Treble here. Not to be, he'll stay there.
54. Andrus Uruguay 60. 20.
Borbeli's been let down by the doubles.
68.
Double 16 for the set.
44.
And I think you can see right there how the families go through it here.
Andrus Uruguay 40.
It's all calm and collective from Andrus. That's a lovely marker, surely.
In charge of the fourth bag, Andrus Borbeli.
How quickly this sport can turn around.
Game on.
Adam missing 1 dart at double 16 for the set. And now the game might only be 1 more leg old before it's done.
$60. $87.
Again, way away from the target on the treble 19.
40.
Super visit from D. All the pressure now on Borbeli.
43.
Can hear the shouts of "come on, Adam" from our commentary position.
83.
Hope the people sat around the D family don't mind noise.
I was going to say, we've got headphones on.
58.
First signs there of Andrus Borbeli being disappointed with himself.
93. 60. Adam Unifier, 98.
Chooses to split, wants double 16 and he gets it. And the game is levelled up. Stacks of composure shown.
First gets Adam to throw first.
And it's back on Adam's throw.
The flashing shot there of Daryl Fitton, who's head of youth development with mission. And look what that's done to Adam D. That winning that set has given him a massive lift. Good response there from Borbelly.
It's one of those games where I think both players are spurring each other on. When one drops off, the other does. When one picks up, the other does.
100. Adam Unifier, 125. 45. Anders Unifier, 161.
Anything like a ton here will pressure Adam D's 80. And he started the leg so well with a 180.
80.
Some of the Hungarian fans there.
Tops for D. Oh, he's dragged that.
Anders Unifier, 116.
Double 18 it is then.
80.
And what would have been a steal of a leg, really. Hadn't been in that whole leg. Let's go on one for double 14, I thought. No. This is what happens
19.
when you have to make a decision before you go to the board and throw. Maybe should have stepped back then.
No score.
There's the pressure showing.
16.
Not on Adam D's face.
Borbelly feeling the pressure and the heat up there.
Throw first. Game on.
Mouthful of water, composes himself. Asked how it happened. He had 3 darts at the double. You won't remember how many Adam D had. You don't when you're a player up
60.
there. Andras Borbelly looks absolutely rattled here.
100.
And that's a good response to whatever upset him.
100.
Loads more room.
Yeah, great dart.
Real touch of class from Andras Borbelly.
85. Andras Unifier, 161.
Puts him right back in the set. There's no two ways about that.
28. 140. 133.
Go on, my son. In case you couldn't hear that scream.
97.
That was right by us.
118.
Here in our commentary point.
Andras has already taken this. And Adam joins the club. Sensational bottle from Adam D. He breaks the throw and goes within a leg.
He's took his time to get going, but get going he has.
60. $57. $96.
We're coming to the stages where you have to keep your head while all others around you are losing theirs. And the others around him that are losing theirs are his family in the crowd. He's got to stop looking at him. He's got to stay focused on his job.
134. $85.
He is in the box seat. But he doesn't want to be taking chances with treble-less visits.
Because Borbelly is now right back in it.
177.
Great darts. Absolutely great darts. Under pressure, he's 2-0 down in this set. That's special. And that's why he's the world number one.
$57. Andras Uruguaya, 82.
Ball for double 16. He's not out of this yet.
That is class. Absolute class. He's 2-0 down. He's staring defeat in the face. And what a lovely two-dart outshot that was. Surely that's going to give him confidence going into this leg. Surely that's going to give him momentum and belief.
40.
That dropout is not the start he would hope for.
96. $58. $100.
It's a good start. Already he's 98 points in front after 6 darts.
30.
And Andras is beginning to wilt.
$76. $120.
Switches to the 19s.
97.
Gets to a finish.
He's been successful on that switch in this match. Borbelly just checking what he's got left on the board. He'll stay there and try and hit another of those, and was very successful in doing so.
132.
$17.
56. Andras Uruguay, 113.
Adam D is going to come back and get a chance to win this game.
Adam Uruguay, 76.
Treble 20 will start. 2 darts at double 8.
And Adam D is a winner. He is in the final of the Boys' Championship. And the family are absolutely ecstatic. The #1 seed has been knocked out by this impressive youngster from the Republic of Ireland. He looked completely nerveless in the last set. It was a slow start, but that will build up so much confidence for him. A surprise result perhaps, but Adam D it is who prevails. He's beaten Andres Borbely 2-1.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading. Specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Win More, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to the CT1 WDF World Championships, where Ireland's Adam D has just dismantled the world #1 Andres Borbely to take his place in the Boys World Championships finals tomorrow. What a thrilling match that was. I mean, a comeback from Adam D that not many people expected, apart from his family over here perhaps. How did he do it?
Well, I think the break came for him at a good time. You know, Andres went in really confident and happy at the break, but Adam probably needed that break, and he came out a different player. He then continued to start playing well and held his own broke throw nice and early and got that second set 3-1, and then he looked the more comfortable. That 118 when he hit that to go back at Andres, that was the shot for me where he felt that he knew he was going to win it.
It was just such an exciting match overall. The level at which they were throwing at, men's games at that level. How impressed were you of what you saw, especially of Adam, playing under this pressure, home crowd and performing when it matters?
I think he did extremely well, given the pressure of his family. I mean, it's not that you could be up there and not hear that. I know it's a difficult thing. Your family could affect what you're doing up there, and they were very vocal. It seemed to help him in the end, and it started to rattle Andres at the end, didn't it? And we could see him physically being not happy with himself. So, you know, you feel for him. He's the world #1. He's 18 years old. He's not going to get that opportunity again. That's gone now. So you do feel for him, and it's been a long wait to get here, and maybe that could have affected how he's felt.
Yeah, sheer disappointment there for the world #1. Looking ahead to tomorrow's final, though, Adam D now takes on Bradley van der Velden. Judging from what you've seen today, how do you think that could play out?
Well, in darting terms, they've both got a little bit of pomp about them. They've both got a little bit of exuberance about them. And I think we're going to see a bit of peacockery tomorrow between those two, backwards and forwards between each other. And I can't wait to watch it. It'll be a great game.
Okay, well, coming up shortly, we have the women's semi-finals. It is the world #1 and the reigning champion, Bo Greaves, from England, of course, taking on Wales's Rhian O'Sullivan. Now, this is expected to be such a great match, not just because of the England-Wales rivalry, but these two. Rhian, she was in the semi-finals last year. She's been to the finals twice before. She wants to take this title just as much as Bo Greaves wants to retain it. How great of a match? What are you expecting for this one?
Well, I'm expecting Rhian to sort of come out with no pressure on her. She's not the favourite in this one, without doubt. And it's not many times that Rhian will get to play without being the favourite in the ladies' game, because she's that good. I think she has to take advantage of being the underdog this time round and really enjoy being the underdog and go up there and just play your own game and not worry about what Bo's doing. She's been around a little while now, Rhian, and she knows how to play these big games.
Bo has been near perfect this week. She took out Paula Murphy yesterday without dropping a leg. She's dropped a single leg this entire week, and yet she said she's not happy with her game. Her average at 88 this week. That just shows when she's at her best, she is a level above, isn't she?
She is a level above, but she knows she's got a different game today. She knows she's got somebody that knows what they're doing up there. They have experience up there. And this will be a very different game for her than the Paula Murphy game, and she will approach it very differently. She knows she's going to be in a game tonight, but she will have to start quickly and get on top of Rhian nice and early.
Indeed, and every champion can have an off day, so anything could happen. What do you like about Rhian's game? Where do you think she could take an edge?
What I like about her is she doesn't overcomplicate things. She doesn't over-panic about anything. And if she makes a mistake, she has a giggle about it. She doesn't take it on board. It doesn't affect her for the next 3 or 4 throws. It's gone. She has a giggle about it, back behind herself, and away she goes again. She forgets it as fast as anything. I think that's one of her best traits.
And what will it mean to Bo if she does take this title again for the second time, still as a teenager?
Well, she's one step away from that yet. She's got to get to the final first. She won't be looking or thinking about the title. She'll be looking and thinking about Rhian and this game.
Okay, well, it is all to play for just after the break. Don't go anywhere, because it is England against Wales. It is Bo Greaves against Rhian O'Sullivan. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second of the women's semi-finals here at the CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. And we welcome to the stage, first of all, twice a Lakeside World Championship finalist, the reigning Denmark Masters and Swiss Open champion from Wales, Rianne O'Sullivan. We now welcome to the stage the reigning Winmore World Masters and WDF World Cup Singles Champion, the reigning Lakeside World Champion from England, Bo Greaves!
A big cuddle between Bo Greaves and Rianne O'Sullivan. But in a few moments' time, they will get down to business. The defending Lakeside World Champion Bo Greaves has swatted aside her two opponents so far. Lorraine Hyde only took one leg against the brilliant woman from Doncaster. And then American Paula Murphy went off stage, having not even got a shot at a double. Rianne O'Sullivan made light work of Suzanne Smith, and then it was a 2-0 win against Dieter Hedman in the quarter-final. Put under a little bit of pressure in the second set. But she has been the second strongest female performer in this tournament so far. A couple of 88 averages for Bo Greaves. Rianne got 85 against Suzanne. And then it was an 80 average against Dieter Hedman.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set,
and it's almost a shame, really, that this is only a semi-final, because it does have the feeling of a potential final clash with the great way that Rianne is playing right now.
140.
Yeah, it sure does. It's one of those games.
81.
Rianne is a real tough, dogged character on the dartboard, and she's fun away from the board.
140.
And I know that Bo Greaves is going to approach this as a totally different game, because she knows exactly what Rianne has in the locker.
Well, the head-to-head record is as follows. They've played each other 14 times. Rianne won the very first meeting. Bo subsequently won the next 10, standard, 7 of them in finals. Rianne O'Sullivan has won 2 of their last 3 meetings.
And that is why Bo will be taking her very seriously indeed. And you can understand she was going through the emotions a bit last night. Paula Murphy really struggled with the situation, but
66.
She'll go home happy. This is early doors here, where they're both, a little bit nervous.
I don't know what the peak level of nervousness in Bo is, but I'd imagine it's pretty low compared to most other people.
100. Bo requires
She just loves playing darts. That's what Bo does. She just loves playing darts.
He's a chilled out character who has won the first leg on double 6.
Second leg, it's ready to throw first. Game on.
I do believe, though, of all the competitors in the women's field, Rhian O'Sullivan is the one out of everyone who has the least reason to fear Bo, because of those recent victories. And, of course, because of her own ability, which she's shown lots of in this tournament. Lovely rhythm to this game already.
60.
Yeah, absolutely.
100.
Quick thrower is Rhian, probably one of the quickest in the women's game, because she doesn't really pull her arm back. It's more just a flick to the board. Very effective.
55.
Little mutter to herself there, Bo, saying, come on, Bo.
45.
It was a slip from Bo Greaves where she didn't really hit a treble, and Rhian didn't take advantage of those. She's a little way in front. Bo is always capable of this big scoring to catch up.
97. Bo reply 121.
11 or treble. Bullseye for Bo.
73. Rhian reply 36. Game shot the second leg. Rhian O'Sullivan.
16 dart holder throw for Rhian Sullivan. Sullivan is just
60.
stamping her feet in and saying, look, I'm going to hold my own throws and I'm going to try and challenge yours. Impressive start from both here.
She's been playing high-level darts, Rhian, for a long time now. A two-time runner-up, losing to your good pal Trina Gulliver on both occasions in 2010 and 2011.
100.
She's still winning titles, the reigning Denmark Masters champion, the Swiss Open champion.
140.
But Bo's title haul would put an awful lot of darts players to shame.
60.
Even at the slender age of 19. It's phenomenal, isn't it? Just phenomenal.
A rare talent.
100.
A generational talent.
Yeah, definitely.
100. Bogey requires 76.
Tops then for Bo Greaves.
Game shot the third leg.
Gets back in front. Finishes of 75 and 76.
Now the pressure's on Rhian O'Sullivan to hold her throw to try and make the set go all five.
140. 60. 100.
Just chuntering away to herself.
It's how she gets through games. It's how she chastises herself and makes sure she stays right on concentration.
91.
Yeah, some players do like to give themselves talkings to.
Bogey require 170.
So here we go then. Not to be this time.
60. 81.
Good last start from O'Sullivan. Just gives her a little glimmer, keeps her in the hunt. The throw's been turned. Greaves now 18 for 32.
Game shot the first set. Bo Greaves.
First set belongs to Bo. Completely businesslike, a 93 average. Rhiannon O'Sullivan knows she has to raise her game. And that's no real criticism of her performance. She's playing well. She's averaging around 80. But this precocious teenager from Doncaster is almost immune to pressure.
100. $57. $60.
It's also the small matter of the finances. Difference in prize money between semi-final and the final is £5,000.
140. $60. Bogey required 164. $89. $60. Bogey requires 75.
Taking this out already. It'll be a different way. It'll be at tops.
35.
O'Sullivan's throw under threat here
100.
at the start of set 2.
These are the chances Rhiannon has to jump all over.
It's a rare miss from Bo.
Great adjustment, double 11.
$58. Bogey required 10.
On the wire.
Game shot the first leg. Bogey.
In the green bit.
In.
Second leg, it's Bogey to throw first. Game on.
Break a throw to the current world champion. She's really setting her stall out here.
100.
All the controversy before the tournament about has she chosen the right tournament to play in.
140.
She answered all those questions absolutely brilliantly for me, saying she wanted to play in a women's world championship, not an open one. And here's to argue.
41.
Now she's here. Looking very, very good in this semi-final. Rhiannon O'Sullivan not doing a great deal wrong. It's all about Bo Greaves doing an awful lot right.
68.
Best bit about Bo Greaves is we all think she's playing great every time she goes to the board. She always feels there's more in her to be even better, and that's the frightening thing for all of us.
94.
Well, she's averaging right now 88, which is exactly what she got against Lorraine Hyde and Paula Murphy.
140.
I'm in agreement. There's definitely more in the tank. Right now, she's just doing the job.
Game shot the second leg. Bo Greaves.
Winning the second leg of this second set.
Third leg is ready to throw first. Game on. $60. $83. $100.
Such a rapid fire game, it's flying past. Her throw is just so silky smooth.
59.
Yeah, you think of the throwing technique. It's not just one of the best in the women's game, it's one of the best in the game, full stop. The arm moves and nothing else does. Well, maybe apart from her mouth when she's chastising herself.
She's not, she's just telling herself to throw it properly. First one, she chastised herself. The next one, she was saying, just throw it properly. Throw it properly. I love the way she motivates herself.
140. Ring reply 156.
These are the chances she needs to take.
138. Voting requires 79.
And that's class. You're not normal if you're able to do that when you're getting absolutely battered.
But unfortunately for Rhian O'Sullivan, she has bumped into another brilliant bow performance. 5 straight legs mean that she's now 2 sets up against the Welsh woman, who's only had 3 darts at the outer ring. Bow is motoring towards a final with Eileen de Graaf, and Rhian O'Sullivan is going to have to produce something special after the break if she's to stop Bow in her tracks. Bow Greaves leads 2-0.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading, specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Win More, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to a loud Lakeside as women's favourite Bo Greaves looks like she is running away with this semi-final over Rhian O'Sullivan, but it's not a whitewash, is it? Because Rhian did take a leg, and that does leave a little opening of hope for Rhian to perhaps make some sort of a comeback. Give me your thoughts so far, what we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, the first set, obviously Bo with the dart, she held her throw nicely. Rhian was still in that first set at 2-1, and then a big leg from Bo to take the set, and then from there on, Bo's grabbed a whole load of confidence, and she's now continued on. Her throw looks silky smooth. She doesn't look to be in any problems at all, and the only chances Rhian got then was that 1-5-6 last throw, and unfortunately for her, she was just inside the double 18. She showed her class then by even getting a dart at the double. So there's still a bit left in this, and I think Rhian needed the break more than Bo did, for sure.
Indeed, and Rhian is still averaging around 80. It's great to see that Bo's dominance isn't setting Rhian off mentally. Rhian's still holding her own. She's not being put off or thrown off. She's still actually performing very, very well, isn't she?
She is, and Rhian is an experienced performer. She is one of those that has just so much experience. These sorts of things don't faze her anymore. When she was playing Trina back in the day, you know, in those 2 finals she made, yeah, it probably did then, but she's seen a lot of darts, she's played a lot of games since then, and this type of thing doesn't faze her. She could get back into this, but she's going to have to do it very early and try and break Bo's throw. And to be honest, the way Bo's playing, I don't fancy trying to break her throw tonight.
Indeed. Well, Bo is averaging around 88, which is how she's been playing all week. Do you think she'll be happy so far? We know she's her own toughest critic.
She is her own toughest critic, and she looks at averages, but at the end of the day, winning's winning, and she knows it doesn't matter about the average. It's about getting through those rounds and getting back to that game that she wants, and that's the world final game. She wants that. She wants to be a world champion more than anything again, and that's why she's here. She chose to be here for that reason. She's halfway there.
Okay, well, it's 2-0 to the reigning champion, Bo Greaves. Let's see if Rhian O'Sullivan can pull something back, or if Bo is going to pull her way into the final once again.
Well, we have seen many historic and heroic Welsh performances in this championship in the past, thinking all the way back to the original run in 1978 with Leighton Rees. Richie Burnett and Mark Webster have been champions on this stage, but this might be the best performance of the lot if Rhian O'Sullivan can turn this 2-set deficit around. No question that she is playing some decent darts right now, but Bo Greaves is just a machine who doesn't seem to malfunction at any time.
Yeah, Rhian O'Sullivan is the pride of Welsh ladies darts. There's no two ways about that. She leads the line for them in internationals, and being here in a semi-final once again is credit to her. She does have a tough task on her hands.
I think I just spotted a little Richard in the crowd there.
How could you tell it was him? Was he stood up in the same height as the table? Good old little Dickie. It's nice to see him here.
Once again, I think there may be a couple of issues with the scoreboard or the system where we enter the scores. Dart Connected is.
Yeah, the guys won't worry about that. A nice extra bit of practice, because
Third set, first leg.
that's always nice.
First. Game on.
Another handshake exchange between the pair as Bo Greaves looks to do the job in the next 10-15 minutes.
81.
They are good friends, and there's a massive mutual respect between the two of them for each other.
140.
I've met 4 times before in semi-finals of tournaments, with Bo winning 3 of them. There's Bo's sister Bobby, who's been keeping her company this week.
45.
She doesn't like the limelight, Bobby.
Yeah, she's a very incognito character.
Yeah, absolutely.
100.
Lovable all the same. Just like Bo is.
Bo, you require 80.
Very down to earth.
Double 10.
Game shot the first leg. Bo Greaves.
Well, Bo Greaves rolls on.
Throw first. Game
6
on.
legs in a row now. And there is seemingly nothing Rhian O'Sullivan can do.
15 dart leg on throw, you've got to be out in 12. It's just superlative.
100.
Look, a lot of the men's players would struggle with that on a regular basis.
Absolutely, and I think this is why there's maybe a disappointment that she didn't play in the PDC Worlds this year. But for Bo, it's about winning titles and enjoying doing so, and she wants to be Ladies World Champion, and that's simple as that.
45.
At 19 years old, a wise head on very young shoulders.
180.
Always wise to hit a 180.
100. Bodie Rakai, 121.
Well, we've just said about hitting 12 dart legs against the throw. Bo's going to choose to set up instead. Could go across to treble 18, which she does.
And hits, why would she not?
100. Bodie Rakai, 32.
So this will be a 13 dart breaker throw should this go.
Shot the second leg.
Just 2 15s.
Third leg exposed to throw first. Game on.
Not bad, is it?
No. Too many men that would be too disappointed with that here on that lakeside stage, I can tell you.
139.
I wonder if Chris Landman and Yella Clarkson are out the back saying, we've got to follow this.
I bet they weren't expecting to get on stage this quickly.
100.
Flintstones are in from Bedrock.
85. 98. 140. Bodie Rakai, 164. 44.
Could do with a 2 treble visit, but not treble 1.
38.
Or treble 5.
Bodie Rakai, 120.
Well, it was a 2 treble visit, but not a good one. Good
Perfect
guide
marker, I was going to say, as a right files herself, because she thought it was a perfect marker too. To Bo Greaves.
38. 45.
She's been a terrific competitor in this tournament, Rhiannon O'Sullivan. But Bo Greaves is a winning machine.
Bo Greaves!
Just how do you stop her? A 3-set victory. She has been under so little pressure throughout the whole tournament, even against a performer as brilliant as Rhiannon O'Sullivan. Bo Greaves sweeps her aside, and she will compete in the final for the 2nd year running. Eileen de Graaf, are you watching? Because Bo Greaves simply means business. A wonderful performance from the Doncaster teenager. She has beaten Welshwoman Rhiannon O'Sullivan by 3-0.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading, specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Winmore, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to Lakeside. I'm joined now by the reigning world champion into the finals yet again, Bo Greaves. Well, congratulations. I mean, you make it look so smooth, so easy. She did take one leg off you though, didn't she? How pleased are you with that performance?
Yeah, obviously really happy. Happy just to get through and you know, just look forward to the final now. But obviously it's not easy. Rianne's a good friend, and but I just got up there and I've done what I had to do.
Yeah, and Eileen de Graaf in the final. Many people thought it was going to be her. You've had somewhat of a rivalry brewing over the last year. How do you feel about meeting Eileen tomorrow in the final?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really mind. You know, she's a great player, and obviously I know how she can play, but that's up to me to sort of obviously battle against it and try to win. But like I said, I look forward to it, and yeah, just, you know what I mean, just do my best up there, and I played okay there, so hopefully I can improve on that tomorrow.
You just seem to be enjoying yourself. You seem to, no matter how much the pressure is on you, no matter how high the expectations are, you seem to always be relaxed and always seem to have fun. How do you do it? And are you enjoying yourself as much as last year?
No, I absolutely love it. You know, I play darts all the time, and it's what I do. You know, I'm sort of used to it. I've got the experience now to sort of go up there and handle the pressure, and it's just one of them. I just absolutely love it. I'm 19, I get able to play darts all the time, so it's just one of them. I absolutely love it, and can't wait to hopefully improve and hopefully maybe win tomorrow. And
what will it mean to you to win tomorrow? Because you are, of course, the reigning champion. You've won it already once. What does it mean to you to win it again?
Obviously, it'd be massive for me. Do you know, when I won my first title last year, it was that was everything to me. I don't think anything will ever top that, but it's you know what I mean, it's one of them. If I'm able to get a second, and that's brilliant. If not, I'll probably be able to try again, obviously, years to come. So I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, just enjoy it, let my darts hopefully go with the trebles. But other than that, it's one of them. I've enjoyed had a good week, and I'm glad to have made the final.
Well, you're very modest. You're certainly the favourite. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thanks, Alex.
Congratulations. Well, that's Bo Greaves there. I'll just bring Scott back in. What a performance. She said she might not win it. She might try again in the future. She just has such a cool, calm head on her shoulders, doesn't she, Bo? What did you make of that? Rianne did take one leg from Bo, but she just makes it look so easy, doesn't she?
Like I say, Rianne was in it in the first set, and she knew she had to play her very best game and hope that Bo dropped off of her best game. And that didn't quite happen this evening. Bo was absolutely right on it. And once she got her nose in front, she was not giving it up for anybody. I don't know what she said to you, but knowing her, she's still disappointed with her average. She knows that she's got more in her, and then maybe she'll have to bring that out tomorrow when she plays Eileen de Graaf.
And Eileen Graaf is the only woman to have really beaten Bo over the last year. What kind of final can we expect?
Well, I think we're going to have to expect something similar to what's happened tonight. Whoever wins the bull-up needs to get off to a good start. That's absolutely paramount. But look, I'm just looking forward to two great ladies playing a great final, and let's, you know, may the best lady win.
Okay, well, we have one more men's semi-final for you this evening, and it is an all-Dutch classic. It is your former world champion, Jelle Klaasman, against his Dutch rival, but also his Dutch friend, Chris Chris Landman. Now, Chris actually said he wanted to face Yella in this semi-final because they're friends. How does that usually play out when two people who are friends go up against each other? More entertaining, perhaps?
It can be. It sometimes can be an absolute flop because they're frightened to death of one another, because they both know their capabilities. On another time, they're not frightened of one another. They practice together. They play with each other all the time and against each other. So they throw freely, and it can be an absolute stormer of a game. So we're going to hope for the latter this time. But what we have to remember is that Landman managed to escape 4-match starts yesterday against Neil Duff. I know he came through it. Is he thinking that his name's on the trophy?
Oh, indeed. Well, you'd have to have some good belief after beating the reigning champion here. Klassman, though, he's a quick player. Rhythmically, will that suit Landman? How do you think their styles will match?
I think they're both quick players, and I think their style will suit each other. Yellow's looks so comfortable here, and he feels so comfortable here. I spoke to him last night, and he said, it's like I've never been away. The throw feels great, and I feel great up there. So when you're feeling like that as a player, it doesn't come along very often. You've always got a little niggle or a glitch or something in your throw that you're not happy with. That's not Yella. He's quite happy with his game at the moment, and that makes him more than dangerous than usual.
Yes, you mentioned the form of Yella has been very good this week, but also knowing that you've won this championship in the past, it almost puts that pedigree back on your shoulders, gives you that belief, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, like you said to me last night, I've got to have a damn good memory to remember all back then when I won it. He's playing it right down. He's quite happy to not be the favourite. He's come under the radar. Everybody's been talking about Bartons, Leonard Gates, Neil Duff. Nobody really mentioned Klassen. He's just going about his business quietly, confidently. And here he is in the semi-final with a big chance of making the final.
Okay, well, it is Netherlands against Netherlands coming up next. Our men's semi-final after the break.
gentlemen, it's time for the second of our men's semi-finals here at the CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. This is the home of World Darts. This is Lakeside! We welcome to the stage the former Catalonia Open and Italian Open champion from the Netherlands, the countryman, Chris Landman! We now welcome to the stage the reigning Budapest Masters and Malta Masters champion, the 2006 Lakeside World Champion, the Cobra, Jelle Klaassen!
One more place in tomorrow's finals is to be decided. In the girls' final, we've got Aurora Focasato versus Christina Turay. Adam D will take on Bradley van der Velden in the boys' final. We've just seen Bo Greaves book her return to the final. She'll play debutante finalist Eileen de Graaf. And Jelle Klaassen is looking to follow in the footsteps of Bo and make a return to a Lakeside final stage. Hasn't been quite as recent as Bo's. 17 years in total when the then boy wonder beat Raymond van Barneveld on debut. He's a much more mature player these days, and he's probably been the closest to Andy Barton's in terms of performance consistency in this tournament. Beat off Edwin Torbjornsson in the last 32. He survived match darts against Denny Alder-Coulter in the last 16 before dispatching Danny Lorby 4-1 in last night's quarter-final. But Chris Landman stands in his way. Another very quick Dutchman indeed. Few erratic performances, but he had enough in the tank to get the job done against the then reigning champion Neil Duff last night, surviving 4 match darts in the process. Scott Mitchell is here with me for the final game of the evening, and Scott, just like the Klaassen Lorby game last night, this will be ridiculously fast.
Yes, it will, and once again, Marco Meyer has managed to pull this game. Our referee, he seems to get the fast and furious games. Makes sense, I suppose. It's 2 Dutchmen, there's no one-sidedness, and let's have 3 Dutchmen on the stage, why not?
Double 16 for a bullet quick start from Jelle Klaassen.
12 dart holder throw, what do you do?
I don't know if words can come out of my mouth quick enough to describe the action. We're just going to sit back and enjoy what is to come. Potentially 9 sets on offer. We only needed 7 for this afternoon's semi-final, as Andy Barton's proved too strong for Dennis Nilsson.
16.
I really do love that camera shot from up on the balcony right across the auditorium. Super stuff,
16.
Best of order here as well. Everybody enjoyed the darts.
43.
Chris Landman is going to have to improve on one thing if he's to get to the final, and that's the doubling. He offered Neil Duff so many chances, which the Northern Irishman uncharacteristically didn't take. He missed 44 doubles in total. The scoring power is there. He is a proper first start merchant, and when he starts following them, there's a hypnotic way about Chris Landman's throw, a little bit like Jelle Klaassen's. You're transfixed, you're glued to it.
Such a what I call an honest dart player as well, Chris Landman. You know, if he hasn't done it, he doesn't go and blame the opposition. He doesn't look at anybody else. He just looks at himself and go, I didn't do it. And I think that's what's given him longevity, and that's why here he is in the semi-final. Things don't get to him. He doesn't chuck it in a rucksack in his back and carry it around with him. He forgets it as fast as it happens and gets on with the job.
Well, the dart at single 5 meant he had to go 25 and bull. You don't want to give Jelle Klaassen any chances. Well, that is Chris Landman hitting his first dart at the outer ring. We won't include the bull in that for now.
58. $95. 68.
Really did take the world by storm back in 2006. Jelle Klaassen with a 7-5 victory against Raymond van Barneveld. He then went over to the PDC and had a successful career there. He was twice a Premier League player. Reached a World Championship semi-final at Alexandra Palace. The powers waned a little bit a few years ago. He's reinvented himself almost on this WDF circuit. Probably the biggest draw in terms of career successes.
60. This require 167.
Chris won't get flustered though.
Jelle Klaassen's the first guy I ever played on TV.
Did you win?
No. Because I think maybe the year or 2 years after he won the world title. He was still absolutely flying then.
90. This requires 70.
As he is again now.
And there is an example of him being one of the best counters in the game.
66. Yeah, you require 167.
Can he get the best finish of the week? The answer is no.
102. Chris, you require 4.
Double one.
And this came short of the third one.
Chris Landman finds it. There have been too many occasions where, looking at my notes, taking down the numbers of darts at double, sometimes it can get into double figures with Landman. He can miss 8 in a leg, 9 in a leg.
But his scoring's so good that he gets to have 8 or 9 in a leg. That's the difference.
Yeah, if he could tidy up the end of legs, then there's no reason why Chris Landman shouldn't be the favourite the way that he scores. A player who can go on real bursts.
100.
The archetypal bag of revels dart player. You don't know what you're going to get with him.
59.
But if you like the orange one, the coffee one, the raisin one, and the toffee one, then Landman's your man.
91. 45. Yellow unicorn, 170.
Bullseye. He's going for it.
Oh. 145.
Almost our highest checkout of the week.
91. Yellow unicorn, 25. 9. Chris unicorn, 130.
May only be one at bull for Chris Landman to take the first set in what feels like about 3 seconds. Wrong side of the wire.
15. Yellow unicorn, 16.
Has he gone the right way here?
No score.
I can say no now.
Well, he came so far across, he was blocking our camera view. It was like watching Andrew Gilding. Oh, Chris, what have you done?
Yellow unicorn, 16.
He was trying to be up there close. give him a guide.
12.
A bit of landmanitis in the class and throw.
Chris Unicorn, 14.
Yeah, those doubles don't go in so quickly when you're 2-1 down in a set as they do when you're 2-1 up.
And that's King Shaw.
He takes it and takes the first set. As explosive as we predicted. As both brilliant and erratic as we predicted.
Second set, first line.
Real mixed bag.
To throw first. Game on. $45.
I'm having to sit a bit further forward in my seat. Just to make sure 81. I get everything.
Yeah, I keep enjoying it so much, sometimes I forget to talk, which is very unusual for me. It is rapid, it is fast. Larson will be disappointed that he lost that set there.
85.
Met each other 4 times in the past, all of them in the last year and a half. Landman's only won 1 of those. It was a European Tour qualifier, but it was a match where Jelle Klaassen averaged 98 in defeat. Landman just over 96.
Both know each other pretty well. He said he wanted to play Jelle. Maybe because he knows that, you know, the apple cart could be tipped onto his side. You can't keep losing to the same guy. It's the law of averages that you don't.
97. This require 114.
Tentative go at tops there, wasn't it? And Klaassen.
100. Jelle require 14. Yeah, that's came short in the first line. Jelle Klaassen.
Game shot and a break of throw for Jelle Klaassen.
$57. $60.
Again, Landman did a bit of this last night. In under the treble, but he doesn't mind that. He goes over the top.
180.
First 180 of the call. First 180 call of the match from Marco Meyer.
First of many, I predict. Both guys now starting to settle down.
94. 97. You require 170. 130.
That will almost be more frustrating that he missed the second dart at treble 20 because the ball was so perfect.
You require 40.
Counting there from Landman.
No score.
Had he hit the treble 20, he would have left himself on a shot.
131.
Interesting tactic from Jelle to bust.
Yeah, that's game short of the second leg.
It's a gamble worth paying off.
Third leg, it's Christopher first. Game on. $57.
That elf was certainly not on a shelf, it was on a chair.
180. 43.
So after the elation of it winning the first set,
60.
Landman is now staring, losing the second, 3-zip. Staring down the barrel of a gun here.
60.
Set 2. A lovely game to watch.
100.
And this Lakeside crowd are loving it as well. Big visit from Chris, puts him in the box seat.
140.
That's what he gets.
Yellow unicorn, 158.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
Yellow Klassen would feel like partying had he hit 158.
101. 69. Yellow unicorn, 60.
20 for tops.
Tells himself, come on.
This came short in the second set.
We've levelled up.
Yellow Klassen.
In double quick time, we go to the game's first break. Chris Landman taking the first set by 3 legs to 1, but Yella completely blitzing him in set 2. Landman didn't even get a chance at a double. We have got a fine game in prospect, and we're only 2 sets in. Make sure you join us after the break for the conclusion of Chris Landman and Yella Klassen.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading. Specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Winmore, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to Lakeside, Saturday night semi-finals, and we're all going Dutch in here because it's one apiece in the men's semi-final between Dutchman Chris Landman and his compatriot Jelle Klassen. Well, it is one apiece. However, Klassen did get one leg in the first set, so who's looking better overall in your opinion?
Well, to be honest, it's fair that you say it's a slow start for Klassen because he throws so fast. But he didn't get going early doors, looked a little nervous. Landman jumped on that, won the first set 3-1. Once Klassen lost that first set, he knew he had to get Chris back straight away. And he won that one 3-0, just got on with his game. We saw a different average, we saw a different Jelle, a little bit speedier, a little bit pacier, a little bit more direct. And that came good for him, so we're now sat at one apiece.
Now that Jelle seems to be finding his rhythm, do you think that is the momentum that might take him forward? Or what do you call might happen?
Jelle's a thinking man. He's a thinking man's player. He will be happy now that he's got back to being able to hold his own throw to win the match. So he'll be happy now that he's got the throw in the third. But he has to be wary because Landman seems to be really good against the throw. He did it last night against Neil Duff. He's taking sets off of Duff against the throw. And he's going to try and do it again here tonight.
Yeah, and Klassen will know that Landman managed to take out the reigning champion in Neil Duff last night. So Jelle Klassen, he will know that anything can happen in this game. could be a very unpredictable next couple of sets.
Absolutely, and Yellow Class will be hoping that Chris Lamb, and that's his best game of the week, beating Neil Duff. But he doesn't want that to be happening here, so it's another cagey couple of sets coming up for us, and we'll see where we are after 4 sets.
Okay, well, it is one apiece here. A Dutch classic, 2 friends, 2 rivals, Chris Laumann, Yellow Classman, and we will take it into the 3rd set.
Well, just to give you an indication of how quick that game has been, we have played 7 legs so far. All but one of them have been under 2 minutes. And it's not as if they've all been 12 darters, 13 darters. We've got a 20 darter, 18 darter, a couple of 16 darters as well. It is absolutely rapid fire. Yellow Claassen back on level terms after a sloppy first set, particularly those 9 missed darts at double in the leg that Landman won the set on.
First leg, it's Yellow that threw first.
The last 3 legs have been more like Yellow, more like the Yellow of old.
43.
He came into this match with a lowest average of the tournament of 90. That was last night against Danny Lorby. Chris Landman's highest was 87 against Thomas Younghans. Yellow was looking at the numbers. He should have fancied himself. And the number of 180s continues to climb.
100.
Chris is going to have to up his game
60.
if he is to stay with Yellow, because he's not got too many mistakes in him.
140. 100.
Landman first to a finish, but it is a biggie. Too much of an ask. He doesn't set it up particularly well either. Tops for Yellow Claassen.
98. Chris require 120.
Saw both of our young guns, Andras Borbely and Adam D, take out 119 today. Now Landman wants the ball.
Yellow require 20. That's been short in the first leg. Yellow Claassen.
Yellow Claassen with a very zippy start to set number 3.
Yeah, indeed he has. He's come out of the break looking pretty good. Sometimes, you know, when you have such a decisive and dominant set, as set 2 was for him, you really want to not have the break, but
45.
Landman hasn't really picked up where he left off in set 1 just yet.
58. 100. 99. 140.
Good visit from Landman. Just needed to take a moment to pause then, and I'm sure he went the right way to avoid a bogey number. Landman's going the right way for 116, and there it is.
Landman's back in the race. It was a tidy 116 from him.
Frustration for Landman that he broke the set at the start of the match, but Yellow came roaring back, and Chris didn't get a single look at the outer ring. Frustrating slip. Surely this time. Surely this time.
Not to be, Dan, not to be. The crowd want one now. That's his second attempt at it.
Never mind the Cobra. We should call him the Tease.
But it looks likely. That's the thing with him. It looks likely, and now he's just left the door open again for Landman.
58. Yellow unicorn 60.
Once again, takes a big step across to this side. It works out. It was double eight that proved the undoing of him in the third leg of the match, or the fourth leg of the match in the first set, which Landman then tidied up on. Very much a tops and tens man.
96.
He was absolutely brutal on those doubles when he beat Edwin Torbjornsson on Tuesday.
125.
Once again, absolutely smashing into the treble 20.
140.
This is always the tough leg to hold in this situation. You want to go leg and leg till 4-4 and then try and break your opponent in the fifth. But the hardest one for you to hold is leg 4. When you're against the throw, it's the hardest one to hold. And Landman
57.
is doing a grand job of it in a minute. 36. As you say though, Dan, this has been his Achilles heel.
Score. Yellow unicorn 150.
All tournament, he's missed chances like that.
Another one of those for 36, not to be.
90. This unicorn 36.
Double 9.
28.
They call it the tricky switch for that reason.
60.
And Jelle Klaassen is there to win the third set and to go ahead in the match.
Fourth set, first leg, it's Christopher first. Game on.
Klaassen wiping his brow there. It's hot work up there. Trying to beat his fellow compatriot, the countryman.
'96.
There's that Chris Landman flag in the crowd.
95.
Some worried faces there, isn't there?
100.
Absolutely.
'81.
Deflected last start.
Absolutely.
91.
Good cover shot there from Landman in the treble 17.
97. Chris unicorn 110.
Up to tops.
This game showed the first leg.
Expect to see that segment used very regularly, because I mentioned that Jelle Klaassen was a tops man. Well, so is Chris Landman.
Yeah, and that's the sort of confidence he needs.
60.
Shooting bits out like that, that's what he needs. That's a tidy shot. It's a smaller ton plus shot, but all very important in the confidence and showing your opponent that you're not going anywhere.
86. $140.
These types of games are always fantastic to watch.
45. Yellow unicorn 121.
So a glimpse of Andy Barton's girlfriend there. Can't get enough of the darts.
$95. Yellow unicorn 18.
Double 4.
10. $65. Yellow unicorn.
Knocks the odd 5 off. Klaassen will go and knock the odd 8 off.
Jelle Klaassen.
We're back at 1-1.
Christopher through first. Game on. '85. 60.
Yellow finding the heat up there.
140.
Just lifting his shirt, blowing down his top, trying to find some air.
99.
Yeah, that's the thing with playing in an intimate venue like this where lots
60.
of people are packed in. It's going to get warm. And we don't do aircon at darts because it affects the flight path. Just got to deal with the heat, deal with the conditions. That's unlucky.
40.
It costs him a dart.
And it's on his throw as well. Ton here from Klaassen, he's right back in it. A 140, you'd say he'd stolen a march a little.
87.
Not to be. Lamb and tidy though, that 135. Tidy little pick up to pressure.
119.
Just let the yellow know he's not going away. 41 for Lamb, and then one tops is where he's going.
Yellow, you require 67.
He will not be wanted to miss any more there.
Because Yellow Klaassen doesn't miss any more there.
Forward lag, it's Yellow to throw first. Game on.
You only ever see treble 9 attacked by players who love tops, who adore it, and think it's the best thing in the world.
30. 60.
5 of the 9 legs that Yellow Klaassen have won have been on that particular double.
134.
Unfortunately for Chris Lamb, he doesn't seem to have brought his A-star scoring game. Hasn't yet registered a max.
100.
It's been that power scoring that has got him out of trouble. That was most evident against Thomas Younghans, where after the first 2 sets, both players were way off the pace. Landman then ignited the fuse. The 180s were flying, and he had enough to get past the Swissman.
100. Yellow Unicorn 103. 89-79.
He almost got it wrong. The guys will be ribbing him for that in a minute. Once it's all over, the ref says highly competitive between them all.
We're all human. Yellow Klaassen is proving to be a real tough test for Chris Landman. Another 3 legs on the bounce. Landman with a 110 in the first leg of that set will have given him some new confidence, but Yellow Klaassen, so clinical, so brilliant on tops, and then double 12 wasn't bad there either. Yellow Klaassen leads Chris Landman by 3-1. He is 2 sets away from a second World Championship final here at Lakeside.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading. Specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Winmore, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to Lakeside. We are all enjoying ourselves here on a Saturday night. We are in the thick of the men's semi-final. We're seeing Auld Lang Syne behind me. Everyone's having a good time, and it's a great match, isn't it? Jelle Klaassen pulling away, but Chris Lambert, he's not going down easily, is he?
No, Jelle's having to do really good things to get away from Chris here. You know, both sets have gone 3-1. The most concerning thing for the Chris fans and Chris himself is the fact that he lost his own throw 3-1. So he got broken twice. So that's a worry for him. But both are back out already. Everything's quick with these guys. They don't even stay in the break very long.
Are you expecting a fast next couple of sets of the match?
Absolutely. I think the first 4 sets have absolutely flown by, and it's tough for us to keep spotting what they're doing because it's like one throw after the other so quickly. But it's a good game to watch, and I hope everybody at home's enjoying it.
Will Klaassen be happy with the way he's throwing?
Klaassen will be happy with the score. You know, there are moments with Jelle. He's a little bit like Bo. He will criticise his own game absolutely immensely. But the fact of the matter is he's a 3-1 up, and he hasn't really got anything to worry about just yet.
Well, Lambert did do very well yesterday, as we know, taking down Neil Duff, the former champ, so it's definitely not over, is it? What would you like to see from Lambert in these next couple of sets?
He's got to start doing some scoring on his first 9 darts. He needs to be hitting 3 or 4 trebles on those first 9 darts to start worrying Jelle. That's the only thing Jelle knows that gets to him, is the fact that, you know, the other guy's outscoring him, and that will get to him.
And having won here back in 2006, what will it mean to Jelle if he is able to make that final and perhaps go all the way again?
Well, he probably came in this week thinking he could make the final anyway. You don't get this far without being mentally strong. And that's one thing that Jelle is. He really is mentally strong. So he's 3-1 up now, and it's going to take all that Lambert's got to get this back.
Okay, well, don't move away from your sofa because it's going to be potentially a very fast next couple of sets. They're back on stage.
Well, it all started so swimmingly for Chris Lambert, winning the first set by 3 legs to 1. But Jelle Klaassen has outscored Lambert, and he's outfinished him. Only a couple of tumblers combinations Chris Lambert has had to show since that very first set. And Jelle Klaassen, particularly if he wins this 5th set in tonight's contest, will feel like he is cruising through to the final. The first final of his since 2006. And by my calculations, it would be the biggest gap between a first and a second Lakeside World title. But Chris Lambert is not going to give up easily. The reason why he's at this stage of the competition is because he hasn't given up. Even though he's yet to find his A game in any of his matches, he has been there, dug in, particularly against Duffman last night.
Jelle Klaassen, when he's in front, he's a tough man to peg back.
Chris Landman's going to get a chance to finish the big fish.
Fishing required 170.
Not one that he takes. Well, the biggest finish of the match. Double 19.
18. This requires 72.
Chris is on 72 after 12. Not too shabby at all. And
52.
He's under pressure.
38.
He's under pressure on that. Claessen's blocked his route. Which way does he go? Left or right? He goes right.
No score.
Gets the trajectory wrong.
20.
Chris Landman is feeding off scraps. He needs to take this.
No
Because he's
score.
not going to get too many more opportunities like that. Not the way Yellow's been playing.
You're absolutely right. He's feeding off the mistakes and needs to feed off the mistakes.
Double 8.
No
Now he's bust the score.
This requires
Knocked on the wrong
20.
door. Should have been next door.
No score.
There it is once again.
You called this down at the start of the match. He was going to have to sharpen up on these moments. And it's one of those situations, if you give somebody enough darts at a double, they will hit it, no matter what obscure double it is.
40. $85. 58. 100. 57.
He's chippering along here, Chris. But again, it's another leg gone. And it was with on the throw as well. And now that starts happening to you. And if you're a leg to the good here in this set, that doesn't bother you as much as now that you're one behind. It's the psychology of the game and what's between your ears.
60.
Ability-wise, there's not a lot between the top players. There really isn't. But it's what's between the ears and what you believe on that day in that given moment.
100.
It's not even a day. There's split seconds when you throw as quick as this.
Yeah, it's not just the ability to win, the fact that you've got to believe you can win.
96.
And I think the belief might disappear if Jelle Klaassen finally gives the crowd what they want with a big fish finish. Not this time.
58. This should require 14. And that's been short of the second leg. It is long.
Much needed.
Third leg is Jelle the throw first. Keep on.
I wonder where Andy Barton's is at this moment in time. I know when I'd won my first semi-final against Jeff Smith, I went off to bed by 8 o'clock and I didn't want to watch the second semi-final between Wolfie and Duzza. And to be honest, and I told Duzza the other week, I still haven't seen that semi-final. I just wanted to get to bed and think about me and think about what I was doing tomorrow. And the preparation started sort of middle of the day before.
43.
Getting things right. And I wonder if he's done the same. We've seen his lovely lady in the crowd here watching this one.
40.
I just wondered whether he was here watching or whether he decided to head off back to the room and get himself away from it.
100.
We'll have to see if our eagle-eyed director can see him in the crowd.
140.
It's hardly a chance to get a shot away from the board in this game for our director.
165. This should require 81. And that's been short of the third leg.
81 for Chris Landman.
But more importantly, a 12-dart leg break of throw. Super stuff from Landman here.
131. 140. 43. 57.
Chris Landman's first 180 of the game has come in set number 5. A set where he has stolen the march. Treble 17, leaves double 18.
111. 57. Christian required 36.
His ability to dig in means he is a semi-finalist. He wants to be a finalist. And he is giving himself the right chance. 3 legs on the bounce. And you've got to praise Chris Landman, because that came after the ridiculous first leg of this set where he missed 7 darts. Yellow was messing around on double 19. 3 straight legs. First dart at double, bang, in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the big thing there, that was on the class and throw and start of set as well. So should Landman hold here, we will be back to 3-3.
72.
We'll be heading into our last break of the match. And I know Landman will be the happier if he manages to reel 2 sets off at once. One after the other. Really good game of darts this. We knew it would be.
Christian required 170. 60.
Edge of seat stuff. He's going for the 25 to leave a 2-darter. Hit this already.
90.
Not to be this time, no. So he's now offering Yellow Classen a chance at 112. Treble 19 was what was needed. Not to be this time. And
40.
It's Klassen's turn to go off the boil a little bit here, and Landman's chance to put a run together.
The first leg. Second leg, it's Yellow to fill first. Game on.
You feel big moments in this match just around the corner in this set, don't you?
91.
It has the feeling of a Landman must-win set if he's to stay in the match.
$140.
She'll go back upstairs and does. Oh, look what they're locked on. Bullseye.
That's his 3rd attempt in this match.
70. Yellow, you require 25. 21.
It's Klassen now offering the chances to Landman. Tops, maybe. Yeah, half-hearted go.
45.
Really disappointed with that last start, he will be. Klassen safe with the first. Just edged his way in, didn't he, there? Put the first one out of the way. Nothing silly with the first one. You don't normally hit in a 15 or a single 2 with the first dart. Just worked his way in.
100.
There's only a hold to throw for Klassen.
43.
If he has any desire to take this set, he's got to break one of Landman's throws.
45.
Fifth 180 of the max for Jelle Klaassen. Infectious.
Super stuff from Landman, throw under threat. What does he do? 180 back at Klaassen.
Now he wants tops. And it'll give him confidence that he responded to the Klaassen pressure and it was right in the middle of tops. That won't give him confidence.
2-3-1 in 5 for Klaassen. 180 for Klaassen to follow in. After Landman's 2-3-1 with 5 darts to end the leg before. This is scintillating stuff. Can't even get me words out half the time. Brilliant. Packed house being absolutely entertained here by some top tungsten throwing.
Look at this.
140.
It's like watching round 9 in a heavyweight world title fight. They're knocking lumps out of each other.
No thought from Klaassen to go the bull route there. It was always 54 double top.
57.
The noise is rising around Lakeside.
60. 58. 100. 60.
Everybody's getting into it.
Not least Chris Landman.
That's Landman coming around the final furlong and having a kick for home, that 180.
140, plus you require 104.
Well, knocks the 4 off.
44.
A little bit surprised he went that way because he's been going for tops. 147 would have been a huge blow.
31. Plus you require 16.
Big moments in the match. Come and gone for Landman. This would be a steal for Klaassen. 1 to go.
No score.
That's unfortunate. That is unlucky.
40.
First dart, surely. No mistakes here. Off the 2 barrels, surely.
Yeah, that's the 6th set.
It's proper bottle that from Chris Landman. He has wrestled back control. He was 3-1 down, but he has won 2 sets on the bounce. Jelle Klaassen missing 3 opportunities for a 4-2 advantage and to go within a set of the World Championship final. But Chris Landman has other ideas. It is an absolutely breathless contest between 2 brilliant Dutchmen, and we could have another 3 sets to come.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading. Specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day high-quality worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the
Welcome back to Lakeside for the WDF World Championship men's semi-final. It is high energy in here, and we have the match to back it up. Wow, wow, wow. Chris Lambert pulls it back from 3-1 down. Now it's 3 sets apiece. Gosh, what a Dutch rivalry we have going on. How much did you enjoy that so far?
Absolutely, it was all about Jelle, sets 3 and 4, and we said at the break Lambert would have to come out and start doing things in those first 9 darts. He needed to start hitting trebles. He needed to put pressure on Jelle, and he came back from the break and did exactly what we spoke about. And then goes and reels off 2 sets himself, 3-1. So now we're 3-3, all to play for. No break from here on in. There's no help from here. They've got to get up there and play to the end.
We can see Jelle Klaasman. He's on stage behind us. He is not wasting a minute of this break. He is practicing away. What will he be telling himself at this point? What will he be wanting to improve?
Well, he was back out really, really early. And I'll tell you what he was looking at, and I'll tell you what he stabbed with his darts. He'd stabbed 8-8. He was up there looking at 8-8 and telling his dart exactly where 8-8 was. That was just so unfortunate. Those 3 darts were thrown perfectly, and he just didn't hit the target. You can't complain. That sometimes happens in darts, and that's part of the game.
There's definitely a bit of nerves there. The very end of that last set could have gone either way, really, to either one of them at that point. How much are the nerves playing a part in this?
Well, I think it was importance more than nerves. Jelle knew that he would be 4-2 up if he wins that and 1 set away from going to the final. But it's turned the game on its head. We're back level now, and it's a little shootout to see who gets to 5.
Okay, well, it is 3 sets each, a pure Dutch classic. We're going to head down to the stage. It's Jelle Klaasman against Chris Lambert.
And we have seen a lot of class on stage, not just from Klaassen, but Landman as well. And just looking at the stats from the game during the break, someone can dig through the archives of this tournament and perhaps prove me wrong, but I do think we've seen the quickest leg of the tournament, because when Jelle Klaassen finished 94, the 11-darter in the last set, where he didn't entertain the prospect of the bull, it was done in a matter of 52 seconds.
7th set, first leg. It's Jelle to throw first. Game
if we go any quicker, they won't be throwing 3 darts. It will just be 1, and then they'll be running back.
59.
It is an astonishing game of darts, and drama is unfolding in front of our eyes. Chris Landman is playing his part and a little bit more. Richard Ashdown's loving it, and so are we in the commentary box.
39.
Absolutely, this has been absolutely scintillating game.
130.
I think I might have made a mistake there in the break. I don't know whether there's another break. or whether we go to the end here. We haven't had a game go this far yet, so I was a little bit unsure.
We're going right until the end. No more breaks for these players.
137.
Landman for the last 2 sets, his first 9 must have been an unbelievable average.
140, Chris Unicorn, 92.
Oh, what a recovery. Wants tops, gets tops. Chris Landman is back in front.
Honestly, it's always tough to come back from the break and be on your pace, and that's exactly what's happened. Easier to come back and break from the break. But interesting, Yella really came out and he stayed out. He really wasn't gone more than a minute, and he came back out and tried to sort this double 8 issue that he had, and it really wasn't an issue. Those darts at the end of that set, they were just all over the wire. It's just one of those.
I think if Jelle Klaassen does go on and lose this game, he'll be having a very stern word with double 8, because it's cost him on quite a few occasions.
It was a massive moment in the game. It's a massive turning point in the game, and it went Landman's way solely because Jelle missed 3 at double 8.
Chris Landman firing on all cylinders.
69.
It's not quite another dozen darter. But it doesn't matter when Jelle Klaassen isn't on a finish. Down for double 3, makes it look easy. Probably the hardest double on the board.
140.
Honestly, what would be Ben sat down 2 minutes and we got 2 legs done and dusted.
We might even get another 40 dart set.
140.
Unless Jelle Klaassen has other ideas, which I suspect he does.
134.
134 back in the 180. Super stuff. Nothing you can do that as an opponent. You just got to get on with it.
27. Chris Unicorn, 116.
Jelle needs to stop shaking his head. Oh, that's unlucky there from Landman.
20.
This is to stop the rot, really.
And that's came short of the third one.
Rot stopper for Jelle Klaassen.
It's Chris to throw first. Game on.
And that was just for a holder throw.
140.
He's already broke the Klaassen throw in the first leg of this set
93.
to give him a chance to take this set 3-1 also against the darts. It's unbelievable. He's really turning the screw here, Landman.
140.
This just did not look likely at 3-1 when Jelle Klaassen was 3-1 up. We were seeing nothing of this from Landman.
81.
He's down to a 2-dart outshot after 9 darts again.
Chris Unicorn, 100.
Third time in this set.
64. Jelle Unicorn, 170.
Make it his 5th attempt at this, and it's the worst effort yet.
65.
Jelle Klaassen is feeling the strain.
36.
Chris Landman is certainly not. He is 1 set away. He has broken the Klaassen throw.
That's his 3rd set in a row, and he's really on his mettle here.
60. 57.
Sure, his good friend Chris Lammon's good friend is Richard Veenstra. Sure, he's watching this at home thinking, well, buddy.
Yeah, Richard Veenstra certainly wowed the Lakeside crowd last year.
121.
Average of just short of 105. It's Luke Littler.
96.
Have you heard of him?
Yeah. Still playing quite well, apparently, as well.
100.
Richard Veenstra made a semi-final on his debut. I think back in 2016, maybe.
116. 140. Yellow unicorn, 112.
He's going to get one dart.
These have got
favourite tops.
They've got to start to go. They've got to start to go. He's got to try and wrestle momentum back into his favour.
Yellow to throw first. Came on.
Right on cue, Mr. Veenstra texts me saying, yeah, he's doing good at the moment. Yeah, I should think so, mate.
25.
Scotty Dog Mitchell, one of the most connected men in darts. Any other famous faces been texting you?
No, nobody as famous as Richard Veenstra, no. And once again, another drops out for Landman. He uses quite a thick, hard plastic flight, does Landman, and it looks like they're hitting one another, and it's just taking the pace off of the dart, so it doesn't have enough forward motion to hang into the board.
Should start on the 19s.
98, Yellow unicorn, 111. 71.
Klassen will be back.
Yeah, the 112 wasn't quite followed by the 111.
33, Yellow unicorn.
Pressure applied. Just enough to make Klassen think. Just enough to make him think.
35.
Good pressure from Landman.
40.
So after all the hard work of Klassen breaking Landman's throw, Landman breaks Klassen straight back and he shakes his head. There's nothing more annoying than having 3 darts at a double and missing and knowing your opponent's just sat there waiting to go. Because you've done all the hard work to get there first. You've battled and battled and scored and just kind of starts to eat at you from the inside out is what it does.
I believe that was the birthday boy.
Yeah, that's Phil. He's 70 and he's on his 70th birthday bash here at the Lakeside on a Saturday night. And Anthony Dundas got him out and did a walk-on to warm up the crowd at the start of the evening, coming out to Elvis Jailhouse Rock. He did. Brought the place down. Super stuff. It's all fun here at the Lakeside.
Well, the way this game's going, it'll be ending sooner than he'd like. Being a proper speed fest between these Dutching dartsmen. Wrong side of the wire to go down for treble 17.
38, Yellow unicorn, 84.
Big safe 14.
48.
Not getting much luck on the ball either.
66.
Well, it was a good miss because he's left 36, but is he going to get back? And the answer looks to be no. Landman dodges a bullet with 1 dart. Again at the bullseye, and look at his determination here.
He needs one more leg to be a Lakeside finalist.
But the astonishing thing is it would be for 4 sets in a row. And when do you see people take 4 sets in a row for Jelle Klaassen? And it's not that Jelle's been that bad. Yes, he's had opportunities. Yes, he's missed opportunities. But it's all about Landman and his scoring in that first 9 bars. It's been absolutely amazing since that break at 3-1. Right on cue, he hits a 1, but he does listen to me and hits 2 treble 20s as well.
81.
Klaassen started to look a little bit of a forlorn figure.
40.
Opportunity knocks.
100.
He hasn't looked forlorn at any point during this competition. He's looked in control. But right now, he is out of control.
140.
Chris Landman is the man. The less revered of the 2 Dutchmen
134.
might be about to get through to the final. He wants tops. Chris Landman is a Lakeside finalist. A late blitz against his compatriot means he will face Andy Bartons in tomorrow's showpiece. It could be the greatest week of his darting life, and Jelle Klaassen, 17 years after tasting success, will not get to repeat the same feeling. An utterly superb performance from Landman. Didn't quite know how to react, but it was 4 sets on the bounce against Jelle Klaassen. Chris Landman is the man of the moment. He is through to the Lakeside final after beating Jelle Klaassen 5-3.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading, specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Win More Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Win More, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to Lakeside. Well, I'm joined by our winner, Chris Landman. Wow, I can see the expression on your face just now. You look like you always can't believe it yourself. You went from 3-1 down to winning 5-3. How did you turn it around?
I don't know. I just think I keep throwing, and I just said to myself, keep throwing, and I hope it felt. And how later the game was, how better I played, and it's got him into my way. So I'm very, very happy.
Well, you're in the final, and you've done it the hard way. You've taken down 2 former world champions to get to this final. How is your self-belief now? Could this be the fairy tale run that you must have dreamed of?
Yeah, it's still possible. So yeah, it's very. I'm going to enjoy this, and then I see tomorrow. I must play against Bart. She's a very good player, but we will see if I play like this. It's going to be a nice game, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely. You said that you wanted to play Jelle Klaassen in this match. Did you know something we didn't? You obviously have a friendship as well as a rivalry. Did you really believe, did you know his style so well that you knew what you had to do?
Yeah, but also that because he's a Dutchman, and then there's also a Dutchman in the final. And I know Jelle Klaassen, I played him, sometimes he wins and sometimes win. I know I can beat him, but I must play well. He played yesterday bad. I think he missed a lot of chances, but I take it.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. Your first final in the World Championships. Let me bring in Scott Mitchell here, who's been our analyst all weekend long. And I know the two of you are friends, so you want to have a word. I'll let you take the microphone for a second.
I want to know how you turned that round at 3-1. We said here in the break, and I said you were going to have to start improving your first 9 darts because Jelle's scoring was so good. And from that point, you came out from the break at 3-1 down, and your first 9 darts were incredible, every single leg.
Yeah, and that was before not so good. The first dart was also above the triple, beneath the triple, but at the end they fell in the triples, and it's scoring 140, 140. I said, okay, keep going.
It looked like they were on a magnet, mate. We're watching you here and going, is he going to miss one? It was just so rapid fire, and Jelle came with you. To be fair, he came with you on many of those legs.
Yeah.
But he was either missing a dart at it, and you were sat there with 3 waiting to go. Such an exciting match to watch.
Yeah.
And one for you, you must be absolutely over the moon to have come through.
Yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon. Yeah, it's going in the first final of WK. Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, and I played like this. I play now better, and that's also, I think, for myself a confidence that I play better than before. Before it was not a good game, and the finishes were good, but I helped me keep my nerves, and now it was better.
Richard Vaines just sent me a message, said he's playing all right, isn't he, Scott? And I said, yeah, he absolutely is. So he sent you a message, all right. So Richard's watching.
Yeah,
good
Richard,
stuff.
Thank you, Richard.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And one more world number 1 to go tomorrow. Let's see if we can continue this Cinderella story. Chris Laumann, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I'm very happy and potentially very surprised, Chris Laumann. He almost looked a bit surprised himself, didn't he? But great to see the two of you there. I know you've been friends with him for a while. He has a lot of support around here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he beat me a couple of years ago in the other World Championships at Ali Pali. So, yeah, we've been mates ever since we met. And he's always had that potential to go and do that. And again, he's coming of age now. He's been around a little while now. He's experienced now. And, oh, wow, what a win for him. You still have to feel for Jelle because he did everything right in the first 4 sets. But it just wasn't meant to be for him today.
What do you think Andy Bartons will be feeling if he did indeed watch that match this evening?
I think he'll be excited. I think he'll be excited to be playing somebody like Chris. He may look at it and go, they're a very similar pace, and we could see a similar game to this tomorrow as the final. We haven't seen one of those for a while, so what an interesting one to watch. If I were you and I were watching now, I wouldn't miss it.
Well, we love a good underdog story, don't we? It's all to play for tomorrow, and we have a very exciting evening. It is our final day of the Lakeside CT1 WDF World Championships. First up, it will be the Girls World Championship Finals. It is Italy against Hungary. It is Aurora Fortunato against Christina Churai. Then it will be the boys' finals with Adam D from Ireland. Expect a lot of noise here cheering for Adam against Bradley van der Velden from the Netherlands. Then it is world number 1 and the reigning champion in our women's division, and that is Bo Greaves going up against Eileen de Graaf. Many expected that to be the final. Indeed it is. So expect a good one there. And then, of course, we have our man on his Cinderella journey, Chris Laumann, going up against the number 1 in the world, Andy Bartons. That's tomorrow night. It's the final day here in Lakeside. And UK time, it is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. So tomorrow night, what an exciting night we have to look forward to.
Look, we've got 4 great finals. what more could you ask for from a last day of a World Championship? We can't call who's going to win them. We're going to have to try and analyse it overnight and look at the numbers and have an opinion, but wow, what a lineup we have.
Indeed. Well, it's a full house here. Everyone's still enjoying themselves, so we're going to go down and join them. We'll see you tomorrow.